guys, first of all, thank you so much for being here. The room is blowing up and we have just now started. So thank you guys for coming early and thanks for being here on short notice. I was thinking today, oh my God, the show starts next week. We need to start doing these videos now leading up to the final 10 episodes of PLL. So this is what starts all of my videos on the very last episodes of PLL, which I cannot believe starts next Tuesday, which is crazy to me. But I want to say hello to everyone who is here. I know there are a ton of people here, so I'm going to try to get to all of you. Some of you said hi quite a while ago, and gosh, I don't know. Actually, it doesn't want to let me scroll up. If you've said hi like several minutes ago, say hi again because it's not letting me scroll to the beginning of all of these messages. But hello to Luke and Elliot and Deja. And, you know, why does it want to play games with me? It's not letting me scroll up. So I know there's a ton of people. Brianna, Ikali, Firkin, Tiny, Teeny, Rachel, LaRon, Giovanna, Ben. Just say hi again if I haven't said your name yet. Stephanie S, Kayla Ann, Emma C, Kendall, Marge. Hi, Giovanna is from Switzerland. I'd love to go there someday. That's amazing. Okay, so I feel like we haven't talked about PLL in 25 years. Tiana's here, Jonathan's here, Ralph Nation is here, Ralph B is here, David is here, Mish is here, Lucas. Oh my gosh, this is craziness. Thank you guys so much for being here. You know, do you guys feel that way? Like we haven't watched the show, we haven't talked about it, we haven't done anything for so long. T. Parker, thank you so much for being here. I mean, I feel like it's been so long that I don't even remember what has happened in all the many years that it's been on, but I have watched the first minute of Tuesday's premiere, and I think you guys already know Toby's probably going to live. I think that's probably been confirmed, right? But maybe that's old news, probably. But anyway, let's don't talk about, I know there are different spoilers circulating already. Let's just not focus on that because we know what happened with the Ren is a spoilers. Wasn't true. So I'm not going to focus on whatever people possibly leaked or whatever, but I would like to talk to you today about your final, I guess, I say final because this will be the last A reveal. I don't know if they're calling this one AD or A number 5 or whatever, but Uber A, I don't even know what we're on now. Which one is it? What are they calling this person now? But this is our chance to, I wanted to get together and talk to you guys about who do you hope, I guess. Let's start with that. Who do you hope is the final A? And also, who do you think will be revealed? Now, I really enjoyed the first half of season 7. You guys probably know that. I think a lot of you guys did too. And okay, this is AD. So who is AD? It cracks me up about all the different A's. But also Uber A. I don't know. Ralph says it's because PLL lost its spark from constantly letting things run on too long. Right, because you know I've had a love-hate affair with this show. There's been many times. I don't think I've ever covered a show on my channel where I was so angry but so happy. Like, I always said PLL is like a bad boyfriend. Like, sometimes it's an amazing situation and they make you so happy, and other times you're like, we're breaking up. I've broken up with the show a lot, but I keep coming back. And let's see. I mean, I'll say this. I love the cast, and I'm going to miss that. And, you know, I am. But I think it's beyond time for it to end just because how many different A's can we have and how many games can they play with us, you know? I'm going to get to some of your comments now. Emma's said that she would like Ren or Jason. Daniel would like Ren. Of course, I would like Ren. I feel like Ren is a possible choice that the show could go with. And I know so many people want it to be Ren, especially after everyone thought it was going to be Ren when it was Cece. But of course, in a dream world, one of the girls being A would be amazing. What would not be amazing if it was a twin, another twin? I don't know how many twins we need to have on this show. Somebody who we thought was dead who isn't. Mona, again, no thank you. An adult. There's so many choices that they could. I'm not confident with this show because I don't know. I just don't know how they're going to end it. But I will tell you this, and I think I've said this before. No matter how it goes down, no matter how it ends, I'm just going to move on. If I don't like it, I'm just going to move on. It's not worth getting that upset over anymore. But I'm not going to be like, you know, really excited and, you know, I can't get my hopes up too much because I don't trust where Marlene will go with this. But Carly thinks it's either Ren, Melissa, or Lucas. Firkin says Melissa would be cool. I mean, I'm not loving it being Melissa. I could get behind it. It's not my top 5 probably, but you know, I know Daniel's like, I was already a bit disappointed with the Mary Drake reveal. Yeah, that whole storyline. I don't know, too much. Ralph says Spencer or Arya are the only liars smart enough to pull off as A. Pull it off as A. Yeah, right. I mean, okay, that would be a dream land if either one of those people ends up being AD. Like, I would be ecstatic, right? Like, how great would that be? I think everyone would be super happy with one of the liars being A, and not one of the liars twins we didn't know about. Okay, no, I can't with that. Deja, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Jay says, in case I didn't watch Julie's last video, it was on, I saw it in my subscriptions about Spencer's twin being AD, but the real Spencer is kidnapped and her twin has been posing as her since 6B. Okay, so that was her theory video. And haven't had a chance to watch it. But personally, I don't like all the twins that go on in this show. I'm not down with that. I would be very upset, well, disappointed if we have a twin be AD. That's lame, guys. Come on now. Let's make it somebody we know. Let's make it somebody that we've known from the beginning, right? Hi, CW Promos. Thank you for being here. I feel like PLL tries to make things way too complicated. There's just, could you imagine, like, if you try to tell someone the plot line for the entire show and, like, what happened every single season? Like, that would blow my mind, and I've done a million videos on this, you know? CW Promos does not like the twins. It's annoying, confusing, and boring. And a heads up, there's a lot of comments, which is absolutely wonderful. If I don't see or read yours, it's because they're just going by super fast. So you can keep commenting if it's something you really want me to get to. Hi, Leland. Thank you so much for being here. Ralph says you feel like Caleb could be A because he always gives them new phones. Right. He's a technology person. Your comment like flew up there, but I'm cool with Caleb being A. Ralph B is asking, what if Caleb is uber A? Yes. You know, I think I used to do theory videos and whenever that was. I feel like I've been doing this show since I was 12. But anyway, you know, I'm pretty sure I did one on Caleb. I would love that. I mean, there was a time when I wanted Ezra to be A. I did a lot of videos on him. I don't feel like they will go there because they kind of went there and then they were kind of playing us. But I mean, I think it makes sense for it to be Caleb. And I'm glad you guys brought that up. Jen says you would love it to be Caleb, would be so twisted. I would love it, but the only thing about that is that, you know, some of the stuff that's gone down with Hannah, I don't know. Would he do that to her? I don't know. She's been involved in some of the bad stuff, right? Kitty Cat Girl, I remember you from the PLL vids. Welcome back. You think it's Hannah. Jay says you would love for it to be Ezra or Caleb. When Tyler Blackburn was being interviewed about AD, he said he was ecstatic. Could that be because he got to play the role? I mean, you know, I would love that. I would. I want it to make sense, but it's probably not going to make sense. As far as Ezra, I do remember I'm not very happy with him because of all the drama that went on with his fiance who died but didn't die. And I didn't really like how he handled all of that, you know. Leland said, mark your words, you're literally watching PLL right now and you swear it's Lucas. Good point. Lucas is someone else who we need to talk about and who I could see it being. And I could go for that too. I mean, literally, let me say it again. What I'm not down for is a twin, someone's relative we've never met, someone who we thought was dead who's not, Mona, anybody who's been an A before, any parent, that I think that covers it. Eddie Lamb, right? They never cleared up what happened to Eddie. Ralph says, and what if Spencer is dead during the 5-year gap and her twin took her place and has been messing with the liars the whole time? Well, as messed up as this show is, it could have happened. Who knows? To me, I don't like that. No. I don't like that. Danielle says, Pretty Little Liars theories on Tumblr have an elaborate theory explaining why Melissa or Bethany are uber A and both make so much sense. Well, we still don't know much about Bethany, which, I mean, I can hope. I would say they would have to clear this up, but you know how the show goes. I mean, let's just face it. I think there are going to be questions left unanswered. There could be many, but like, I don't know anything about Bethany, and we need to know about her. I mean, we know a little bit, but like, have we ever seen her as an adult, you know? Firkin says, why would he do that to the girls, especially to Hannah? And we're talking about Caleb, and that's where I have an issue with Caleb being uber A. But you know, I think only in a dream world is whoever is revealed as uber A is going to make 100% sense, and you can watch all the episodes and connect all the dots. I don't think it's this type of show, so I think it could be literally a lot of people, because I don't think if you remember when CC was revealed as A, if you were following the people on Twitter behind the show, like Marlene and a couple other people, they kept talking about how it was like, I forgot the word they used, like a dream world or something, where things don't always make sense and add up. So they view the show as like a dream world, not the type of, more like a nightmare for us. So they don't care if everything makes sense. Let's be completely real here. So you have to think about that when you're watching this, and don't confuse the show with something that, where it's going to make more sense. Like I would say like a How to Get Away with Murder, even though I don't always agree with what they're doing. They don't do dream logic. So again, don't take it for face value. Don't expect everything to make sense. Don't expect for this person who's revealed to be like, oh my God, like I watched the whole series again. And oh yeah, I don't even think that they had this person planned since day one. Let's be real. I think this is very much a show where things get made up as we go. I think she's even said that before, but she probably would say now that she didn't say that. So I don't know. Sophie says, you think there's a good chance it's Ezra because they keep distracting us with stupid stuff with him. Melissa, Jason, and Ren have been gone so long. I don't know. Well, especially Melissa and especially Ren. We've seen a little bit of Jason in the past year, but that does suck to not have them around and then have them be AD. But again, I think you have to keep an open mind about who this is, especially when we're trying to theorize, because I don't think it matters if they've been gone from the show for 5 years. I think pretty much anyone is a suspect. Now, I'm hoping with these episodes, as we watch them, that they will maybe give us some clues, maybe help us try to figure out who this is. But I really don't know, because who freaking knows? Dave is asking, who do I think killed Charlotte, which we haven't resolved, which I hope to God we find out. And I remember thinking that it wasn't probably the same person as AD, but what do you guys think about that? Persona thinks that Mona killed Charlotte. So I think it's someone different than AD. We got to cross our fingers that they tell us. I'd like to see that in flashback form. Let's see it as it happened. Brittany says they make it up as they go along and How to Get Away with Murder, but they're smart and know what they're doing. Yes, probably. So they probably didn't have it all mapped out, but at least it makes sense. It really does. This show is probably one of the only shows I watch where things literally happen and you're like, what? And then the people behind this show are like defending the crazy decisions on Twitter, and it still doesn't make sense. David says also, who killed Jessica? Mary, or is that too easy? Who killed Jessica? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Will hopes that Ava Allen's character, Addison Derringer, is not AD. Well, that would be terrible. If you guys don't know Ava, she had, I don't know if she still has, but she was a YouTube star. Don't know if she's still uploading. I remember watching some of her videos, but I'm not subscribed. It's interesting to me because she kind of looks like Lucy Hale, and she will be a new character, which is weird, but a new character in the final 10 episodes. So you gotta hope that she is not AD and like some weird relative of somebody or something. I don't know. Daniel says that Janelle has confirmed, aka Mona, that we finally learned who killed Mrs. De Laurentiis. So hopefully, I mean, you gotta hope, but you have to hope they answer some of the huge questions. Like as far as Eddie Lamb, like, okay, just forget it. We're never gonna know what happened there. Ferkin says Lucy Hale said that a fan theory that was going around a lot was true. And you guys know I try to keep away from Reddit spoilers, fan theories, whatever, just because, one of these days something might be true, and I like to just be surprised. I don't know if they're still doing a spinoff. There's been a lot of talk about it, Emma, and I feel like yes, probably, but as far as officially, not that I know of. Austin is asking if am I excited for the tell-all special? Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed watching Snapchat in the last days of filming with like I want to call her Hannah, but it's Ashley and Shay, and that was really fun for me. I watched Snapchat a lot, or I watched their snaps a lot during that time, and I love the behind-the-scenes kind of stuff, even though they couldn't say a whole lot there. So sure, I would love that. Nature Isle Lover says they don't know who AD is. They just made it up to make up for the CC failure. So I really don't think it will add up from season on in the end. Right. So I agree with you, and I'm keeping my expectations low. But again, I did really enjoy the first half of this last season, so we'll see. I'm definitely going to keep an open mind, but I'm not going to expect my dream scenario to happen. I am going to give Famous in Love a try. As far as doing videos and all that, I don't know, Firkin. I'm very, actually finished, 13 Reasons Why today, which more info on that later. But I've got to finish Twin Peaks, so I'm very kind of busy right now with everything. But Luna's asking, how long is this live stream? It started 15 minutes ago. So no, I'm not down with the secret siblings or twins that we don't know about. No, no, no. T. Parker's asking, who do you think would be the worst person to be AD? Which I touched on at the beginning of this, but you probably just joined us. But anyone who they've named A before, like Mona, a parent, someone's secret relative or secret twin, or someone who they killed off but brought back to life. Shalisa's asking, who's my dream character for AD? And one of the girls, but realistically, I don't think that's going to happen. So I would take Ren, of course, Caleb, or Ezra. Ezra was my, original. Ezra was always my pick since day one, and I actually watched this show since day one in live time. I didn't do videos since day one, but I did watch it since day one. So Ezra was always my number one, but I don't really see that happening, but that's the answer to that. What would Ren's motive be to AD? Asked David. Well, there are so many clues pointing to him, and actually he is the one person who makes the most sense if we're going to go on what makes sense. Man, talking about like drawing the red person. Why can't I think of that? Red Widow or whatever. I mean, there's just so many clues. Like, I can't remember what episodes, and some of you guys probably know specific episodes, but more clues pointed to him than anyone, which is probably the subject of many videos I did on him and other people did on him as theory videos of why he's A. So he really does make sense. Ralph B says this show is like Lost when introducing too many mysteries and not resolving them. This is what will happen a lot left unanswered. And I haven't ever watched Lost, but I know it's very popular. But if it's kind of like that, maybe I shouldn't watch it because it frustrates me very much with the unanswered mysteries. Jay says, hopefully Marlene watched MTV Scream before choosing AD so she knows what a good reveal looks like. I think Marlene is someone who doesn't think she needs the advice of anyone else, and she does her own thing. And I think that's pretty evident when she responded to fans over the CC is a drama. So, if you remember any of that. Brittany says, your guess is that CC isn't dead and she is AD. I'd hate that, but I feel like it's something they do. So this is something that concerns me. That would be devastating. I mean, for them to go there would be really wrong because, look, they know how disappointed people were when Cece was revealed. So to make her the ultimate AD, we've got to have a better name for this person. It's like, this is the ultimate, right? That would be so lame. Like, so lame. Yes, CW, I changed my profile picture because I think the banner you made me had my old one. It was like double pictures. So I was like, let me change it. It was like two of the same pictures. So again, thank you. By the way, my new banner was made by CW Promos and Reviews. I really appreciate it. Check it out. It's actually a special one for PLL. So go check that out on my channel when you have a chance. Elliot said, what if Jessica is AD and she actually isn't dead? Again, any scenario where someone we thought is dead is not dead, and especially them being AD, is very disturbing and very aggravating. Ralph B says, Lost is great, but about 200 mysteries and only about 120 answered. Yeah, I mean, I've pretty much only heard positive things about Lost, but that's going to be saved for another day. I've got too many shows right now. Birkin says, you still believe that Spencer's twin might be AD. Spencer in Hannah's dream sequence had a different haircut, so it was not Spencer, maybe her twin, which I don't like it. It's frustrating. Too many twins in this show. Too many. And I guess some of them or all of them were in the book. I don't know because I didn't read the book. So if that's the case, maybe I should not be as angry because that's the book and maybe they're trying to stay true to some parts of the book. I don't know. Hi, Daniel. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Nikki Lovebug. Thank you for being here. Ralph is asking if I think a main character will die. I want them to go there, sort of. I mean, they should, but I'm going to say no. Yeah, Noel died, but I mean, he was sort of the main character, but not like main. I mean, I guess when you say main character, I'm thinking like one of the liars or one of their boyfriends or ex-boyfriends or something. Luna says some of the questions you want them to answer aren't probably going to be answered, like who gave Allison the bloody lip, what happened to the Arya Shayna thing. Oh my God, Shayna, right? Let's talk about that. Let's don't, because it's never going to be resolved. Did the police find out? Marge says you just think they're going to do fan service, pick a main character to be AD without building a real A background, or maybe they just picked a random theory on YouTube. Honestly, I used to sit and watch so many amazing YouTube theory videos, and I've probably said this before. I really hope that Marlene had watched them and please to God picked one and went with it, honestly, because a lot of them were so much better than the episodes that came out, especially the whole CC debacle. So, I mean, I don't care if I don't feel like they want to like appease fans, but if they want to make it a main character because they think that will make fans happy, I'm okay with it. Deja says the one thing you're excited for is seeing how well Troyan directed an episode of PLL, and I expect that to be really good because I think she's awesome. Ralph B says PLL started to lose me with Super Mission Impossible Real Life Mask. This is a cheap writing cop-out. So the real life mask thing was very bothersome to me. If you guys probably remember, I went on and on about that. I hated that so much. And of course, I was really lost with this show with the CC reveal and the fact that she was like a technology wizard and it was like the Matrix in there and in her lair, and it was just, I don't know what the heck they were doing, but they like changed to a sci-fi show. Really weird. Now I have recovered and I have accepted, and the half of this season was okay for me. Hi Ashley, thank you so much for being here. So I was very, you got to watch some of the old videos. A lot of you have. Yeah, there's a K on my necklace. Yes. Thank you, Kelly. Toby, pretty sure he's alive. Saw him in the first minute of the episode that airs Tuesday. Jonathan says you don't want any more masks. I really hope to God we don't have any more of those, but who knows? Luke says maybe AD, one of the liars maybe, will frame someone being AD and we'll get away from it, just like the Scream Queen season 1 finale. Ooh, I don't know. That's frustrating. I really don't want it to end on a cliffhanger or unresolved just because this show has been on for so long, and I don't even want it to end unresolved and they'll be like, well, we're going to have a movie or something to wrap it up. Like, I don't want that. Persona says that CC's spaceship was the worst. It was kind of like a spaceship. Ridiculous. That whole episode was trash. Let's be real. I mean, the only other time I was that mad was the Homeland episode where a major character died, which I don't want to say in case you haven't seen it, but that was just as traumatic. Ralph Nation wants Mona to die in the finale because we really don't need her anymore, and you feel like it would be good for the show. I've never really been a fan of Mona because you can't trust her half the time. She's all over the place, and she was A at one time. I'm a bit worried that she will be the final A, which is not good. No. But if she dies, cool, because I never really liked her. Let's see. Am I going to be live while it airs? Brianna, I will be recording myself watching the episodes, and I'll have that up the same night so I can edit it down and all that good stuff. Unfortunately, being live during the episode causes a lot of problems with Warner Brothers and for me, so they don't really like for me to be live. I think I did many of those, but they're really cracking down and they're not cool with it. So I'm just going to try to record everything. So you'll still get my live reactions, but it'll just be a few hours later. Tiana's asking, will the cops ever find out that most of the girls committed full-blown murder and they were never arrested except for the supposed murder of Mona? Probably not. I don't know. Elise says what should happen is the feds come in and take over the Rosewood PD for being filled with creeps. Well, the Rosewood PD was extremely crooked, has been for the entire show. But will they go down for that? Probably not. Deja actually likes Mona. She brings a lot to the show, and she's your favorite villain. And I know that. I knew as soon as I said I didn't like her, there's going to be people who say they do. And, that's totally fine. I know she has a strong fan base, too. Ashley says you really want one of the girls to die. Agree. It would be horrible, but at this point, that would really shock you and get you into the show again. You don't think Marlene has the guts to do it. Absolutely do not think they will do it. Would absolutely love it. Don't think they'll go there. They should go there. Probably should have already gone there. Should have killed Hannah at the end of last episode that we saw. Didn't happen. So yes. Stephanie says you've restarted the series. You're on season 5. CC is so obvious now rewatching it. And it's so obvious there's someone else. You think it's Mona. Personally think Mona still may be A, or Melissa and Rin. I'm okay with Melissa and Rin, but definitely not cool with Mona. We've already been there with her. I don't know. And who has read the books? Because are there like a million A's in the books? And if so, who is the final A? I don't think that's a spoiler, but is there a final A, or did we just end with it being Mona? Because I know Mona was an A in the books. I don't know. Emily says, thoughts on Allie and the baby. Do you think she will have the baby? I kind of used to think she wouldn't, but oh my God, I was just thinking now about her creepy husband or whatever. He was awful. Oh my God. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Luke says that Marlene said at Paley Fest that, oh no, okay, here we go, that the pilot and series finale are connected. The pilot totally makes me think Ezra did it, but we'll see. Brittany says the girls wouldn't have even gone to jail for killing Allie's husband. I forgot his name too, Doctor something, because it was an absolute accident. They messed things up because they messed with the body and lied. Yes, right? Yes, absolutely. T. Parker says that Marlene confirmed that all the ships are in-game, so none of the liars will die. Well, you know, everything she says, you kind of just got to be like, okay, and then who knows if it's real. Firkin says you would actually really like it to be one of the liars being AD and blame someone else in the end and get away with it, and maybe the liar will do the camera. That would be cool. That would actually be kind of cool. Maybe you should tweet that to Marlene and she'll ignore you, but you know, kind of like that. I mean, it's too late because we know it's already been filmed and everything, but that's kind of cool. So yes, Will says Mona was the first A in the books. Oh, right. Then it was Allie. So definitely don't think it's Allie, right? Guys, not Allison, right? Ralph says if they kill a liar, it will more than likely be Spencer or Emily, but it looks like Spencer's going to make it through being shot. So man, all the bad stuff happens to Emily. Rawlings, Dr. Rawlings. Thank you so much. Oh, is Julie here? Hey, Julie, what's up? I haven't seen you yet because the comments are like flying away. What happened to Emily's eggs? Asked Courtney. We are never going to know that. I definitely think we're never going to know that. Oh, hi, Julie. I see you. Thank you so much for being here. Have I played the PLL version on Heads Up? No. Is that fun? I have not. Tiana says Mona was the first A. Okay, thank you. So Allison was the second A because her twin took her spot. So does Allison have a twin? I don't think she has it, or they haven't revealed she has a twin, right? Daniel says you think one of the liars' boyfriends will be the ultimate A, as the last episode is called Till Death Does Us Apart, and you think the big reveal will happen in the wedding. Okay. I mean, I am okay with one of the liars' boyfriends as far as one of the main cast members being AD. I'm good. I mean, I'm good with a lot of people being AD, except for the list that I went over about who would absolutely suck as AD. Deja says you feel like Emily is going to be the only one without a partner. Well, yeah, who is she going to be with? I don't know. Hopefully not Paige. She seems to have the worst luck with women, and you think it would be good for her to be single for a while. I feel bad for her because, you know, it really seems like she has the worst luck of any of them, right? And her dad died and everything. And these are just like party streamers, because otherwise I have an ugly white wall behind me and I wanted to spice it up. Yeah, well, so there was a lot of speculation, T. Parker, that Allie was impregnated with Emily's eggs. I know. Now that is wrong and bad. And Lindy says, hi, Lindy. I remember you from the beginning. She says, if Allison is pregnant with Emily's eggs, you're going to flip out. So dumb. Absolutely. So stupid. I mean, but there's probably going to be at least one stupid thing that goes down in these last 10 episodes. Well, of course we want Emily to be with Allison, but isn't that like too good to be true? Do you think it'll happen? I mean, I kind of think so. I don't know. Brittany says you think Emily will end up with Allison because Allison will probably be pregnant with her eggs, so they'll have kids together. Probably. So, you know, I guess it's not as dumb if she's pregnant with her eggs if they're in game, you know? I don't know. Shalisa hopes they stay away from the romantic storylines and focus on the mystery. I think we need a little bit of, well, what's going to happen with everybody? Who's going to end up with who? But hello, they definitely need to focus on these mysteries and answering these questions because this is their very last chance. Sinead, cannot believe this time is here again. Miss my live chat. Thank you so much. Yes, and welcome back. And this is, you know, this is huge for us. And a lot of you guys have been here since I did my very first PLL video, which is crazy because I'm seeing names in here now that I used to see whenever I started these videos. This was the very first show that pretty much started everything for me on YouTube. And I decided to move on to other shows after this. So, you know, it is like kind of bittersweet for me to have this end because this was my show. This started everything. This started the live chats for me and everything. And it started my relationship with a lot of you guys. So, you know, I think the last episode is going to be very sad, very emotional for me, and probably for a lot of you guys. Feeling like we've kind of grown up with this show, you know, I don't know. Hi, Kenny. Thank you so much for being here. The first minutes of the new season, it's on YouTube. You can Google it and watch it. It's the first minute. So tiny. So check that out. And of course, yeah, Julie found me because of PLL. Yes. So a lot of people did, and a lot of people who watch me and watch Julie, I think they watch a lot of our other shows. So it's so cool because it's like pretty much a family for all of us. So, but I know some people who watch me are just PLL, like only PLL, or that's the only show they watch that I watch. So it's really cool to see some of these people here who I haven't seen in like a year or whatever. Yeah, so that was your first show too, Julie. That's awesome. And I think I met Ashley because of PLL. Ashley's in the room, or was in the room. And Eva, who does only PLL videos, definitely to check her out. I tweet about her a lot. So there are a lot of people, a great community of people who do PLL videos that you need to check out and watch. I want you to watch all of them. There's so many cool people, and I became a lot of good friends. I became friends with a lot of the people who react to PLL because, I don't know, this is just special. It's like a special community, you know? Ashley says you feel the same way. PLL was the first TV show you did videos for. So it's special, and I think it's going to be really sad to say goodbye to this show, as annoying as it has been, as much as Marlene has driven me crazy, as much as I wanted to die sometimes watching this show. It will be sad that I can't really believe it's not going to be a part of my life, a part of our lives anymore, you know? Sinead says you remember my first videos when you found, you were looking up theories. It was so original, and you loved how relatable this was, and you felt like you were part of a community. Well, thank you so much. And definitely, I feel like you guys are my friends, and I love every minute of this. And Julie, please, we got to figure out how to do a live stream together, because I don't know how. I've asked some people, like people have been like saying we should do one, and I'm like, can you tell me how to do it? And so far, no one's been able to tell me. So if you guys know, let me know, because I don't know how to, you know, I want to do a live stream with Julie, but obviously we cannot be in the same place physically at the same time. So how do we make that happen, guys? Does anybody know? Well, I don't know how long I'm streaming for. Maybe we can go, you know, another 30 minutes or something, David, you know. Amelia says the 18th is your birthday. You will be 21, so probably not in the state to watch right away. Well, you know, I think it's okay because happy birthday, and because it's not the finale. Like the finale, we all have to be watching it, like if we can, when it airs, right? Man, I really would like to be live during that finale with you guys. Maybe I will, and maybe I'll record it at the same time. And if YouTube takes the live part down, it's okay because I'll have it recorded, you know. My favorite moment in PLL, oh gosh, so many. You know, like for one, I used to love Ezra and Arya, so that was like my main thing. And then now I'm kind of mad at him, but like anything with them was good. I really love the season where they made us think that he was A, because I wanted him to be, but then they told us he wasn't, pretty much. So that was really annoying. Sheena says, hi. Oh, hi, Sheena. Hi. Thank you for being here. You're sad the show is ending. You love it. Oh, you will miss seeing my videos. Yes, I will miss doing them. Sinead's asking what my perfect ending would be. Emerson, Caleb and Hannah getting married. Toby, sorry, I'm with all the ships, but Toby and Spencer, I'm sorry, I want them together. And a main character being A. Yes, I remember Ralph found me through Scream probably last year. A lot of people did find me through Scream as well. And Will says that Eva started following you on Twitter yesterday and it made you so happy. Yeah, Eva is awesome, but she's not around for any of the other shows because she's very busy. So please watch her. And she's doing a giveaway too on Instagram and everything. Check her out. She's giving away like a PLL shirt that's really cool. I don't know if that ended, but it was very cool. So go look and see. Luna says the Ezra book storyline destroyed their relationship for me. Yeah, I kind of have a lot of issues with him now, especially with his fiance who was dead but who isn't. And I don't know, all of that. Shalisa says one of your fave PLL moments was when they were rescued from the dollhouse. Yeah, the dollhouse was crazy. I mean, what the whole Charles thing, right? That was a crazy time. Sinead, yes, I just finished 13 Reasons Why today. And oh my God, it literally killed me. That last episode killed me. So I'm going to do a sit down video about it this week, and maybe tomorrow, maybe have that up tomorrow. And I want to do a live chat, and I will put that on. I don't know yet when I'm going to do it, but it's going to be this week, and I'll let you know. I don't know when Scream is coming back, Courtney. I'm sure you're aware of all the drama that went down with that. If not, I did a video on it. But I'm not going to talk anymore about 13 Reasons Why. I know that people haven't finished it, but I'm just going to say that I have finished it, and I will be doing a video on it very soon, and I will be doing a live chat this week. So please do not post anything else about that in the comments, please, 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 at all, because anything is kind of, no one wants to hear anything about it when you haven't finished it. But that's all we can say. That's all I will say. But I think, the last thing I'll say about this, I mean, we know from episode 1, something terrible happens, and that was what was very upsetting for me. But anyway, so I just want to let you know that I'm not spoiling anything by saying it was upsetting, because we know the topic of the entire show, okay? But back to PLL, Stephanie says one of your favorite moments was when Shower Harvey, okay, that has to be one of the best moments, when Shower Harvey died in the shower. Absolutely perfect ending. Absolutely. No one liked that girl. So yes. Callie says, do I think that Paige is so painful that she should be called Paige in the neck? Yeah, I don't know. I've never liked her because you can't trust her. And I just really hope, I don't know. I've never trusted her. Like, she tried to kill Emily that one time, right? Oh, Yvonne. I don't like her. I think she's dead, right? I'm surprised that no one has brought up the girl from season 1 who moved into Allie's house. So sad that I have forgotten her name. But she used to get brought up so many times, right? And so many people thought she was actually not dead. What was her name? Why can't I think of her name? So many people still kind of thought she was A, which would make me really upset if she was, right? Maya, please God, don't let her. That would make me so upset. We haven't seen her, since like season 1. I can't with that, please. I would be very upset. Yes, please do not make her A, right? Right, because she had like that relative that like went crazy. He was like a killer or something. Yeah, there are some people who like Paige, I don't know. I really never liked her from day 1. And the idea of her being, I mean, Emily has been with some of the worst people, like the shadiest people. Awful. Sammy says AD will probably be Ren, Melissa, Lucas, or someone completely irrelevant that hasn't been on the show. Not much of a story. I mean, I'm okay with it being Ren, Melissa, or Lucas, but Nate, thank you. Nate was the shady, crazy Maya relative cousin or something. Nitro, people do not want Maya to be A. Oh God, please no. Thoughts on Holden's return? No, I mean, please, I don't want these people. Is he coming back? I don't want all these people drug up and brought back. Like, it's just ridiculous to me. Oh, they weren't related? Okay, so he was her stalker ex-boyfriend? He was completely insane. He was completely insane. Yeah, definitely CW. Julie and I want to do a live stream together. Oh, now. I'm sorry. You're telling us how to do it. Oh, go on that site and you can add each other and stream side by side. So that's something that we will have to look into. Julie, DM me so we can figure that out. Yeah, we know Julie does not. If you watch Julie's videos, you know she doesn't like Paige. And if you don't watch Julie's videos, and Julie is in this live chat, Julie DG, you need to check her out. She does pretty much a lot of the shows that I do, plus some other different ones. But if you like my videos, you'll probably like her, so check her out. Holden is back. Why haven't I? Okay, is Holden one of the police officers? I've like forgotten who this guy is. There's too many people. Jennifer, yes, Paige cannot be trusted, right? I can't with her, absolutely. Julie hates her. Paige, we know. Absolutely awful. Agree. Remind me who Holden is. I don't even know. I'm blanking out. Who is it? It sounds like someone I don't like. Because the one officer, yes, Holden. Okay, Wilden is dead, and Holden. Okay, what now? Is that the one that Spencer hooked up with, or is that somebody else? Oh, Hannah. Hannah kissed him. Okay, I was thinking somebody hooked up with him. I don't know. Tanner, what happened to Tanner? Did they ever resolve that? Probably not. Apparently he is coming back. I don't know. Do you guys ever have problems with this? I mean, I know I watched the show from the beginning and I've done a billion videos on it, but sometimes there's so many people in this show and they just drop people like so quickly. Sometimes I'm just like, who? Like, what are we talking about? It's crazy. I think he's irrelevant. Nate says Holbrook was a detective. Holden was Arya's friend since childhood? Getting real confused here. Was Holbrook the detective and Holden was a friend? Oh, wow. Very confusing. So Holden was Arya's friend. Was he the one involved in the boxing or something? I don't know. This is too much. This is too much. Spencer hooked up with someone in the elevator, right? In the first half of season 7. This is a lot. Okay. Why is Holden coming back? Did he kind of hook up with Arya, or was that someone else? I don't know. Like before she had the 5 years later boyfriend, like another boyfriend, wasn't that him? And then like she punched I think he like punched the punching bag and there were razors in it, right? I don't know. Brianna thinks that Allison is AD. I don't think so. I hope they're not going there. I know the books went there, but can we not? Chase, you want Maya to come back, but trying to protect Emily from Uber A, or who you call Master A. I just feel like, I don't know. Is Tanner really coming back in 7B? You must be kidding. Where has she been? Maya coming back is just too much. Too much. Yeah, CW, I will check it out. I have trouble finding, like the messages on here are really weird on YouTube, and I always have to do like a Google search to find them because it's like something that no one ever uses, but I will check it out. Sammy says he was her pretend boyfriend. He was her cover because no one knew about Ezra. Okay, that has taken me way back with Holden there. Jake was Arya's boyfriend who did karate. Thank you, Daniel. So many people, right? So many people. Luna says Holden didn't. Oh, God, it just flew away. I'm sorry. Melody says Arya's boyfriend who punched the punching bag. Yes, Jake. Thank you. Not jail. Jake. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Reese. Thank you so much for being here. So confusing. Oh, my God. Okay, Jake and Holden and Holbrook and Wilden. Emily had the cop friend that was dead. Emily had the cop friend that was dead on the box on the train. Right. What was his name? I remember his face, but I don't remember his name. The musical episode, there's a musical of PLL. I don't even know about that, Ashley. Seriously? Oh my God. Okay, thank you, CW. I will check. When we're done, I will check it. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Luke says that Jason's last episode is 7/18. Maybe he dies. Oh man, I kind of like Jason. Garrett, Officer Garrett. Yes, thank you. I don't want Jason to die, right? Instead, Julie says the reason why we don't need those characters, we can't even remember. Well, there's going to be a musical of PLL. Is that one of the episodes, or is this like a special? That's fraud. No. Why? Guys, this is too much. Like, you're telling me too much tonight. This is too much info. I mean, they maybe AD kills Jason. I don't know. I don't want it. I mean, I don't want him to die, right? I don't know. The he in the classroom scene, that thing, that's never going to be resolved, Persona, because they made a mistake with that. That's never going to be resolved, seriously. Oh, there isn't a musical. Okay. There's a musical act. Okay. I'm so confused. So confused. Luna says you think it's just a musical number drama sequence with Janelle singing Sasha and okay. So it's coming up, I guess, in these last 10 episodes. Something. So, okay. We'll just have to get ready for that. Britney Spears is in one of the episodes? Seriously, no. This is crazy. There's a classroom scene in 7/19 apparently where some musical stuff goes down, and that's what we know for now. Okay. Yes, I don't know who Bethany is, Grace. I would hope that they would tell us, but who really knows? Who really knows? Kelly and Julie are AD, says Brianna. Absolutely. Why do you think we've been doing these videos forever? And don't you think Marlene is paying us to do all this? Of course she is. I'm in Hollywood right now. This is fake, right? Okay, Marlene, hey, whatever. Okay, Britney Spears is AD, right? That makes a lot of sense, right? Absolutely. No, Britney Spears is not in the show. I think it's completely a joke. Anyway, we are getting just way, this is weird. We're just getting way off topic here. But anyway, I've just completely lost my train of thought. So just a little bit of heads up about what I'm going to be doing for the show. Absolutely, we'll be doing live chats, and you can expect those on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern after every episode. I will be recording myself watching every episode on Tuesday, and then later that night I will edit it and put that video up for you. And then you can expect on Thursdays a sit-down theory video where I'm just talking to you guys about what I thought about the episode, who I think AD is, or whatever I think about whatever's going on. So that's what's going to be coming up for for the rest of the shows and the episodes. And if you want, next Monday, we can also at 5 p.m. Eastern do one more chat leading up to the premiere for those who could not be here today. So we can just go ahead and plan on that. Will I do live vlogs or live? Are you talking about watch live? I talked about this a little bit earlier, Shalisa, but it is kind of something that Warner Brothers doesn't really like when you're on for an hour being live. Great. I don't know. It says I have sound. Okay, let's see. I don't know. This is really no. This is a no. Okay, can you hear me? Oh, right. Okay, great. So we're back. Anyway, what I was saying is that I must have said something that must happen in the finale or whatever, because Marlene heard it and she was like, we have to shut her down again, because you know how Marlene does. She even shuts me down on other shows. She doesn't like me. But anyway, did someone really put on IMDb that Brittany is in an episode? That's crazy. Surely not. I don't think that's true. But anyway, I'm really sorry about that, but stuff happens. Thank you guys for sticking around. But yeah, so that's kind of the rundown. Hopefully you heard the rundown of what I'll be doing for the 10 shows. Hopefully you heard it. But anyway, what I'm going to plan on doing is having another live chat next Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern leading up to the premiere. And then all of those videos will start 3 videos a week on each episode. So I hope you are looking forward to that. And also looking forward to seeing Julie and Ashley's videos. They're both in the chat today. And of course, Eva. And I think there's a couple other people that I don't know if they're going to come back. Well, actually, there's several other people I follow on YouTube who I'm hoping will cover the last 10 episodes who've covered it in the past. So if you are watching that, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to tell everyone to watch your videos as well. Like if you see this video later on, because I know they're not here today. Yeah, Shalisa, I do want to vlog again, and I may be doing that at the end of the month because I'm going to be doing some traveling, because a lot of people have asked me. I don't think I'm very good at those, but, you know, actually this will be, I'll be looking and doing some exciting things or seeing some exciting things, so maybe. Yes, of course, Ashley, you're so welcome. But yeah, I want to support everyone and want you guys to support everyone who does these videos. Sammy really hopes one of the girls die. Read lots of people saying on Twitter that their theories of Arya dying. I really hope that too. Absolutely. Where do I think the reveal will happen, says Luke. You think the AD reveal will happen in Spencer's barn? I mean, I don't know, but that's a good question. I really cannot tell you. I have no idea. That's interesting. I don't know. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap things up here because I feel like we've gotten all our theories out for the time being, since we haven't seen anything except for the first minute of the last 10 episodes. But again, if you're watching this and we're not live anymore and you missed out and wanted to be here, we're going to do this again next Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern. So, and if you were here live, please come again, because you know different people means different theories, different, all these chats are different every single time, right? But anyway, I really appreciate so many of you being here. This was so much fun. Literally, it's great to be back with PLL. I know you guys are excited too. No matter what happens, I'm glad to have you guys back, so we can all talk and share our thoughts. And I think this is crazy that it's ending, and it's going to be fun sharing all of those moments with you guys. I don't know why you guys are asking me to sing, but you can go to my Instagram, and I actually have sung some stuff on there, so check that out. It's Kelly_TV. I'm not going to sing today, but check it out on Instagram if you really want to hear me. But anyway, I will be seeing you guys more this week with 13 Reasons Why videos and Riverdale videos. But thank you again. I hope you have a great week. I hope your week is off to a good start, and I will see you very soon.